All right, we're back with another one, Evilcrossover here, and we're going to be upgrading that PC case swap video that we had. I'll throw the link up somewhere around here or at the end. We did a Office PC swap. It had a Ryzen 5 3600, a GTX 1650 Super, 4 gigs. Now it's my son's PC, so we just decided to actually use a motherboard I had laying around, a B450. But the thing is, with this motherboard, it doesn't have Wi-Fi, and no, I cannot plug it into an Ethernet cable. It's far from the router, so I need Wi-Fi. Now, the Office PC had a little wireless card on the motherboard that was in the PC on the Office PC case, but it was really trash. Trying to download an update for Fortnite took like 45 minutes to download. It was insane on wireless here. So now that we have the PC case swap done, we're going to add this Wi-Fi, USB Wi-Fi adapter. Now this is from TP-Link. I've never used any kind of Wi-Fi adapter because I normally are either next to an Ethernet cable that I can plug it in, or like I said, using the Wi-Fi card that's in the system already. That was a pre-built. So we're going to take a look at this. We're going to unbox it real quick, see what we got going on here. This is the TP-Link. This is the TX30U Plus AX1800 dual antennas, high gain wireless USB adapter. Let's see, ultra fast Wi-Fi 6 speed, so 1201 megabits per second plus 574 megabits per second, low latency gaming, so it has OFDMA and MoMeMo support, easy installation, preloaded internal driver already into it, super speed 3.0. So it's saying it has some super speeds, it has 180 degree. It looks like that you can put for the Wi-Fi antennas. Look at that, Wi-Fi 6, Windows compatible. Let's see what else is going on here. What other information? Package contents. Has the adapter itself, quick installation guide. These are the specifications. So 1201 on the 5 gigahertz band, 574 on the 2.4 gigahertz band. And it has all these compatibilities from the 802.11, ABG, and AC, and the 8X that we're going to need for the Wi-Fi 6. 2 antennas, so dual band antennas. LED status indicator, looks like, and all the security. And in the back here, it's telling us again the speeds. Now, depending on how fast this is, I'll go ahead and keep this if it delivers decent enough speeds. Now they always say that it delivers fast speeds on certain gigahertz, on 5 gigahertz or 2.4 gigahertz, but you never know. But if this is going to be significantly faster than that internal Wi-Fi card that's in these pre-builts, then this will be the way to go, So we're going to go ahead, plug it into the system. Well, we're going to unbox it, actually, then plug it into the system and see what's going on. So let's get it going on here. Let's unbox this thing here. And yes, for all those haters that always say, hey, I'm talking too much. Yes, right? Do you want information or do you not want information here? Wow, this is actually really small. Now I'm seeing some reviews from some other ones from TP-Link, but this one actually is super small. Like, this is really like a good travel USB adapter. TP-Link branding on the front here. So the antennas do go 180. They can't go past this, but you can lower down. Let's see. Can you lower down all the way, or does it stop too? Let's see. Yeah, it stops there too. So it does have the 180 effect. Feels like it's a little tight when it gets to like this edges here, or maybe the way I'm holding it and pushing it. And they got the USB 3.0 right there. So we're gonna slap this baby into the computer. Pull up the fast.com or something and see what we got going on. Again, look how small it is. So it came with that and the instruction manual here. Installation guide. Oh, wait, I got it upside down. Option 3, really USB extension cable. What is there? Is there a USB extension cable? No, doesn't have a USB. I guess it's going to say optional. If provided. Nice. Giving me different options when it's not even provided, but okay. These are the instruction manuals here. Let's see. Connect to a computer directly. Really USB cradle, if it does have a cradle. So some of them do have the cradle. All right, so we're the option 1. Connect to a computer. It's recommended to use a USB 3.0 port if the adapter is compatible with a USB 3.0. Okay, so it is compatible. Let's get this into the system and see what we got going on. Now we just plugged it in. Now let me show you where I got it plugged in. So don't mind the ratchets of cables. So we have it plugged in here to the tower. Unfortunately, you know, into the spot, but it made the clearance. To be honest, it just made it. It literally, can you see that? It literally just made the clearance. I believe there shouldn't be any issues going backwards here. Oh, just made the clearance. So it made the clearance. There was a pop-up that popped over here saying TP link, blah, blah, blah. It's connected. So let me check the Wi-Fi to see what we got here. Network and internet. Now we have Ethernet proxy server for Wi-Fi internet. Internet options. Let me pop it up again. Make sure. Let me just, I didn't see the pop-up. So again, let me do the pop-up again and then we'll go from there. Okay, so that's the pop-up. Select to choose what happens with this device. And I don't know why it's giving me choose what to do with the removable device here. It should have just worked. So I don't know why it's acting like it's just a regular kind of a deal. It should be coming up as an option for Wi-Fi. Maybe it just needs to reset here, maybe. Maybe I shut down. Let's restart. How about that? Let's restart and see what's going on. Because from what I understand, it's supposed to just boot up, right? So let's see. Let's see if we just restart. It'll get it going. Network and internet. Advanced network settings. Let's see, adapter. Let's get this enabled. Okay, so it's enabled. Why is it not showing that something's connected here? I'll be right back. Let's see what's going on. All right, better to read the manual. So I had to go into the drive here. So I had to go into the drive, and then I got to set up install. So with models without a CD, set up the install the driver, and then we should be able to join a restart required. Okay. So this is what happens when you don't read the manual. I went to step 1, right? We went to step 1. We were like, ah, okay, that's it. But it literally says step 2 and step 3. So don't get messed up like I did. Don't get messed up like I did. Just trying to go through everything. So now it's going to say join a wireless. So we're going to click the network icon. And we should be able to join this. Let's see the notes here. Let's read. Restart my computer. We're restarting. If you cannot find a setup, blah, blah, blah. All right, so we did find a setup install. Right? Join a wireless network. Click the network icon on the taskbar. The icon might not look like one of these. Select your Wi-Fi network. So let's see. Now we are getting the Wi-Fi symbol there. Before we didn't. Remember, we were just looking. So let me actually, okay, it's finding my network. All right. So I found my network. Let me just enter in my password here, folks. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is my num lock on? No, of course not. Let's remember this. Next. So it looks like it's connecting now. No internet access. We're going to check this again. Make sure I typed in the password right. It says it's connecting. Let me just make sure I connect it to the correct thing here. Connected. All right, so we got the bars here. Everything looks connected. And also, to double check, we do have the light on the USB itself. Again, this is a tight fit here, so I gotta just slide it in, and then I can open up the antennas. But before, without installing the drivers, we didn't have this LED. Now that we installed the drivers, now the LED is on and popping there. So let's not even install the. Let's not even open up the antennas. Let's see what we got here. So let's go to fast.com. All right, let's go to fast.com. We're going to go to fast.com here. Fast.com. All right, let's see. Not bad for being a wireless little USB little thing here. I'm going to push it. Push it back in to where it belongs. Then I'm going to open up these antennas for both of them. And then we're going to see, we're going to try this again. Do another speed test. Why not? Yeah, it gas us up a little bit. It said almost 1 gig, and then it goes down to 410. But for a 1 gig internet, it's going pretty good. 226, 290, 370, 380. So if I got a better version of this, it probably would have been going a little bit crazier. But it's definitely showing out here. I was a little worried and I didn't read this information here, but for 390 megabits per second, not bad at all. Should I get the other one and, a little bit better version of this? Or should I just keep this little $30 TX30U Plus? I don't know. I think 390 is fine under normal circumstances here. Well, time will tell when we play some video games. If you want to definitely see that, definitely hit that like, share, subscribe. But 390, fast.com, and uploads are pretty good too. Of course, they're going to fluctuate, but it's looking like it's really good. 370. Latency's down to like 5 here. Upload speeds are almost matching. I think we got a winner. So yeah, definitely this is the way to go. I'm going to catch you on the next one, man. Peace.